Good morning. So as we get started this morning, I'm just going to encourage wherever you feel drawn to get centered. So for me, that's a comfortable seated position. I got my bolster under my booty. It just lifts my hips off the floor, a little bit more elevation above my knees. Just feels good in my body. You might, however, want to lay on your back or maybe your belly, or maybe you take a child's pose position. I just really want you to ask yourself, where do I need to begin today? What would give me the most support? And I'm going to allow yourself just take as much time as you need to get organized and finding that sweet and sustainable spot. So wherever we're at, you guys, let's just take 3 deep breaths in together, inhaling through the nose, holding it at the top, that fullness, that bigness, and on the exhale, open the mouth. Yesterday is heavy. We're going to let that go 2 more times. Take that inhale, long, slow, and deep through the nose. This is life. This is breath. This is your birthright. And as you exhale, open the mouth. Yesterday is heavy. The week is heavy. Let it go. Let things land. And that third one's so sweet, so big. And once you completely empty that third exhale, like really get curious about that. Can I squish out a little bit more? Then allow yourself to meet the breath where it is. Noticing even as we empty with intention, with will, with curiosity, right? Making the space, that goodness, that vital life energy, prana, it comes right back. Wherever you're at, maybe you flip those palms up to the sky. Finding the index and thumb finger together as we smile and remind ourselves we are divine beings having a very real and raw human experience. Here to learn. Here to grow. Here to unlearn. Here to let go. But for now, we just land, guys, in our bodies with so much gratitude this morning. We are alive. The sun shines yet again. And again and again, every time we press that breath out, somehow, some way, right, it comes back. And maybe be grateful. Maybe be grateful. Whatever position you chose for yourself today, feel where you connect with the earth. Your body meets that contact, and it is no accident. You are held. You are here. And wherever you feel those spaces, rooting into earth, think about your breath meeting that space as well. Noticing we can deepen the breath. We can slow it down. We can savor the sweetness, as thick as honey. And maybe you do that, right? Drawing your nostrils open just a little bit bigger. Letting the tongue rest and land at the base of your mouth. Noticing where tension might be showing up and doing our very best to find it, to feel it, and to maybe allow it to let go. But maybe not. This morning, I invite you to hold all your parts, all your pieces with tenderness, with gratitude, with love, curiosity, and compassion. Wherever you are, imagine this bright light of energy and know that it is real, as bright as the sun, maybe even brighter, right? And every inhale, just think about your body, your mind, your psyche, your soul plugging into that energy, plugging into that energy, yours to have. And following those exhales as you allow yourself to ground into the earth, because just like we have this soul right of divine energy, we have this birthright of belonging, being here. You can seal the lips and start to feel that Ujjayi breath. It's not just linear. It's not just lateral. It's every direction coming into your body, your being, yourselves. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself receive. And allow yourself to let go. I'm going to guide us into 5 rounds of Viloma 2 breath. This is where we take the inhale into 3 parts. And I want you to think about it as like the supercharged energy into the heart space, right? I inhale, I fill up, I hold. I inhale a little bit more, I fill up, I hold. I inhale, I fill up all the way top to that heart center space, I hold. And then on the exhale, it's one long, slow, deep exhale down. That long, slow, deep exhale down, really allow yourself to root wherever you're at. And maybe even bring your hands to your heart or one to your belly, and you feel this energy coming in. And we still hold that energy even as we exhale and ground out. So I'll guide us through 3 rounds, and then I'll take you 2 on your own, and then we'll start to flow, you guys. This is about awakening the heart, bringing in the light, bringing in the energy, okay? So wherever you're at, take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Notice how full you can get that inhale. And then exhale, wipe the slate clean. We'll all meet at the bottom. Hold that space. 3-part inhale. Inhale 1/3 of the way, hold and pause. Inhale 2/3 of the way, hold and pause. Inhale, fill your heart, rise beyond your bones. Fill, 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 and hold. Exhale, wipe the slate clean. Come down. You're home. You're safe. You're loved. Second one. Inhale 1/3 of the way and pause. Inhale 2/3 of the way and pause. Inhale, so full, so awake, so illumined. And exhale, empty the slate all the way clean. Beautiful. Third one. Inhale 1/3 of the way and pause. Inhale 2/3 of the way and pause. Inhale, fill your heart space, fill your body, fill your being, rise beyond. And then you let it all go. These last 2, you could take as many sips as you need, moving beyond 3. Trust yourself. And let yourself rise beyond, fill up, and receive. And I know I said 2 more, but maybe 3 more on your own just to make it balanced, 3 by 3. This is your breath. This is your life. This is that vital life force energy. You get to have it. And again, we wipe it all away. So if you're on your backside, you guys, take an inhale, full body stretch. Bring your knees into your chest when it feels right. If you're seated like me, we'll do the same. We'll just lift our arms up. Blink those eyelids open. Maybe shake out the wrists, right? I'm here, I'm alive today. It's a great day to have a great day, right? Then from here, you guys, I'm just going to have us move back. Finding our child's pose position, knees wide. If there's anything going on in the low back this morning, give yourself that space. Otherwise, those knees, those thighs, they could hug in a little bit more together. Big toes to touch. Let yourself fill up again. You're going to lift up through that heart space. And we can continue that Viloma 2 breath throughout practice if you feel drawn to that, okay? On the exhale, let yourself fold and land, forehead down to the mat, and take again 3 breaths, long, slow, deep. Fill the body, your body. And as you exhale, right, we not only get to release the breath, we can release old ideas, old attitudes, anything that's showing up in your space. And that's more than the room you're in. Know that this space is always here for you. It is brave to take rest. It is brave to give ourselves what it is we need way before we need it. Honor you in every single capacity this morning, both on and off your mat. Take one more exhale, really empty that breath, and then on the inhale, start to reach those arms long, lifting your heart up, dropping right into your cow. Let the belly go, let the heart lift, let the throat expand. On the exhale, take the chin to the chest, find that cat curve. Use your inhale to go right back into your cow, and on the exhale, aligning those index and thumb fingers, curl those toes under, lift those hips, find a down dog. From here, you guys roll your body out to plank. Pause for just a moment. You could land the knees. And as you exhale, elbows back towards the heels, lower one long line. Inhale, pressing into the tops of the toes. Lift your heart. Find your cobra, so sweet and soft in the hands. And as you exhale, tap the forehead down. Curl the toes, keep the knees connected. Inhale, lift up. And on your exhale, sink back to child's pose. And again, take your 3 breaths. Whether you stay with Ujjayi or again, welcome in that Viloma 2, taking the inhale into parts, pieces, filling up with so much grace and gratitude as you let go. Your energy is the lead, not my words. Once that 3rd exhale is complete, again, reach those arms out nice and long. Let yourself lift up into your tabletop. Same inhale, drops the belly, lifts the heart, reaches the throat to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, hips scoop forward, right into your cat. Inhale, drop belly, lift heart, and on the exhale, this lightness as we ground and lift our hips, finding down dog. Use an inhale to ride back out into your plank position. And again, knees can always come down. Use an exhale, elbows back close to the body as we lower one long line. Inhale, find your cobra, rise with the breath, fill beyond. And as you exhale, bring the forehead down, knees stay connected, curl the toes. Lift up, press back, find child's pose. And again, 3 breaths. Whatever pranayama is calling out to you. Learning to listen and navigate from your felt experience. Your own innate wisdom. You know what you need. We forget that we can take it. Once that 3rd exhale is complete, again, don't let my words rush you. Inhale, reach those hands along, lift back up. Same inhale, drops the belly, lifts the heart, maybe even a smile. And as you exhale, chin to chest, find that cat, lift the heart beyond your back. Inhale one more time into your cow, and as you exhale, curl the hip or toes, lift the hips, find down dog. Rolling the body out to plank when you feel ready. Inhale, and on the exhale, one long line or knees first all the way down. Inhale, find your cobra, lift your heart, shoulders softly back. Exhale, last time, forehead touches, press up, sink back, child's pose. And again, the pranayama that is calling you. Letting your cells receive again this energy. This life force. Let's wake up today to truth. Let's wake up today to compassion. Let's wake up today to the fact that we are alive. Once that 3rd exhale is complete, again, inhale, reach your hands out nice and long. Same inhale, drops the belly, lifts the heart, even the corners of the mouth rise a little higher. Exhale, chin to chest, find your cat. Inhale one more time into our cow. Exhale, curl the toes of those hips, find down dog. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. You guys feel free to bend those knees, shake out the head, put some movement, or maybe even that sacred stillness. Again, what is your body calling out for? Not your mind, not your expectations, but that resonance with yourself, capital S. 2 more inhales, 2 more exhales. I really want you to notice the space behind the heart, right? It's almost like our biceps are going to the outside edges of the mat. We want to open up that space. Take a look back at your kneecaps. You're going to rise towards those hips. Turn your legs on. You're awake. You're alive. You're here. Heels are going to lift up on an inhale. Shift the gaze forward. Let the exhale bend the knees and lightly step those toes towards the top of your mat. Feet will be hip distance here. Second toe, center of our arch, all the way up to our knee. In line. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on something, coming into that halfway lift. And again, feel that energy of that heart rising up. Exhale, soften, fold. Inhale, again, hands on something, halfway lift. Exhale, belly so soft as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, bend into the left leg. Bring the left arm down and reach up through the right hand. Take a couple breaths here. And again, whatever movement or stillness that your body is longing for this morning, feeling those messages, those guidances deep within. And again, we get to learn that we can listen to this space and trust it because you're so very wise. Take the head down to the mat, just kind of shifting the gaze up and down. Couple of no's as you remind yourself you have choice. We'll take an exhale to bring the right hand back down, straightening the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, that gentle shift forward. And then we'll bend into the right leg, right hand down. Inhale, lift up through the left. That same sweetness on this side. Waking up. You are alive. Let the head go again, a couple no's up to the sky, down to the floor. You are the sweet space in between. You exist. And I just can't thank you enough for being here. Let's look up one more time. Use your exhale to bring your left hand down. Empty the breath fully. Look back at your knees, your shins, your heels. Inhale, halfway lift as you shift the gaze forward. Exhale, bend into the knees. Feel your feet. Press them down to your mat. Inhale, rise all the way up. Big reach. Use your exhale to bring the prayer through, resting at your heart. And take 3 of those Viloma breaths, you guys. Feeling that space wakening up. Pulling that energy through your feet, through your legs, through your side bodies. And every exhale, that flush of energy, we get to let go. We get to be held. I'm here. Use your last exhale to totally empty. Inhale, reach those hands high. Keep the left hand high. Bring your right thumb down towards your side legs. Stretch out through both sets of fingertips, inhaling, and on the exhale, bring the palms forward, thumbs to the side as we find Tadasana. Tailbone drops like an arrow. Front hips just lift up slightly. Back ribs expand with the breath. Shoulders soft. You are alive. Feel your energy. Inhale, reach your hands high. Keep the right hand high this time. Exhale, follow through on the left side. Inhale, stretch through both sets of fingertips. And on the exhale, let the palms fall down. Finding again Tadasana pose, your mountain, your ground, your strength. Energetically press the 4 corners of both your feet down into the earth. Feel the response through your arches, your ankles, the rebound, right? The ascend. Feel your quads so strong, your hamstrings so light, and your breath so full. Inhale, your time, reach up. And on the exhale, put some gratitude as you fold over your body all the way down. Inhale into your halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the palms, step the right leg back, gently bring the right knee down, you guys. So even as we ground, right, there's a lightness as we rise up. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, put a little bend in the elbows. Again, we're going to lift that heart today, maybe even the gaze. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, plant the palms. Left leg's going to go high, single leg left side. Take a couple breaths here. Feel free to move your knee around. Explore your territory. We're going to inhale, roll ourselves out to plank. Drop the left toe down, finding that alignment as you exhale, knees first or one long line. Inhale, finding your cobra, your up dog, lifting your heart beyond the bones. And as you exhale, curl the toes, find down dog. Take a deep breath in as you look back. Exhale, empty the breath fully. Inhale, peek forward, lift your heels as you exhale, float or step lightly to the top of your mat. Inhale to half, exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, fold with gratitude all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, shifting those hips over the heels, right? That energy. Exhale, soften and fold. Step the left leg back out and inhale. Exhale, gently let the left knee come down. Inhale, rise up through that low lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart, lift the gaze. You are so big, so bright. Inhale. Exhale, right hands come down, left hand, right foot's gonna come up, single leg. And even here, right, can we explore? Can we appreciate this movement, this strength, this manifestation that's you? Let the exhale empty. Inhale takes us back into our plank. We gently let the right toes come down. Use your exhale to lower as you choose. Inhale lifts your heart to your back, bend that cobra or up dog. Light on the ankles, you guys. Exhale, curl the toes, find your down dog. Heels are gonna lift, knees are gonna bend, float or step to the top of your mat, landing lightly. Inhale to half, exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale this time, breathe the prayer through, rest again at the heart. Take that Paloma breath 3 times. Inhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Inhale, fill up, hold. Exhale, wipe the slate clean. And again, press your feet down to the floor. You're here. Turn that body on. Feel that sun above your head, plugging into your soul's highest wisdom and energy. And once that third exhale is complete, trust yourself. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold with grace all the way down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the right leg back. Find your lunge with your left foot forward. Knee down or up. Inhale, rise. On the exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Inhale, rise back up through your lunge. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, lift up through the left. So we find that twist. But as we twist this morning, bend the elbow. And again, I just want you to think about the spiraling energy of our heart, anahata, ascending to the sky. Left hand will come down. Left hand leg will go up. Inhale, single leg. Bend the knee, open your hip, take a deep breath. Straightening through the left leg. Inhale, roll out to your plank. You could let those left toes land or keep them up as you bend into your chaturanga. Press into the left toes, followed by the right. Inhaling into your back bend. And as you exhale, curl the toes. Find your down dog. Take a deep breath. Good morning. Heels are going to lift on the inhale. Exhale, shift that gaze. Float or step lightly to the top of your mat. Inhale to half, exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold with grace and gratitude all the way down. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left leg back, right foot forward, knee down or up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, left hand down to the floor, right arm reaches to the sky. And again, we just find that little bend, that spiraling of the heart. Your sun, your soul, your highest good. There to half. Right hand will come down. Use an inhale to step the right leg back. Single leg. Use your exhale to bend the knee, open the hips, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Straight through your right leg, and again, you could bring those toes down or roll your body right out to plank. Exhale into your chaturanga, press into the tops of your right foot, followed by your left. Inhale into your back bend, and as you exhale, curl those toes, finding down dog. Let the heels lift on an inhale. Exhale, float or step nice and wide on the mat. So as wide as the mat, toes and heels, same line of energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, find your elbows, and fold. 3 breaths. Let the head try to get down to the mat. Feel free to shake out that cervical spine right where you're letting things go, especially the attitudes. We are not our thoughts. You are not your thoughts. I am not my thoughts. Might even feel good to kind of like smile the elbows left to right. Getting a feel for our bodies today. Gratitude, gratitude. So I'm nice and wide on my mat. I'm going to slide my heels in. My toes are out on the outside edge. Keep my fingertips down on the floor. I'm going to bend into a nice wide Melasana squat. Fingertips don't have to leave the ground, but they could. Inhale, rise. And on the exhale, maybe that left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Inhale, fingertips don't have to leave the floor, but they could back to the sky. Maybe that right hand comes down, and inhale, lift up through the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Maybe the elbows rest lightly on the inside of the knees. Or here, right? This is good. We'll take one more exhale to drop in. Inhale, rise up, toes forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Stay wide on your mat. Stay for the exhale, and that halfway lift. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pray through, rest here. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Find your balance, find your roots. I'm going to shift over to my left side. Draw your right knee into your chest. Let the ankles swirl, twirl again. What does your body need? Including balance, right? There's a wall. Maybe a chair today. One more exhale, inhale, bring your hands high, reach up. Shift the weight over to the right side so we could draw the left knee in. And there's a reason why ahimsa is the very first step on this path. Do no harm, just be kind, right? We're not here to judge. We are not here to judge. Let it go, inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold over your strong legs. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step your right leg back. Find the lunge with the left foot forward. Knee down or up, right? Your choice. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the elbows. Lift your heart. Inhale, back up through. Fold. Let your right hand stay on the mat. Inhale, spiral through the left. Find that bend. Lift your heart. Inhale, bring it back. Left leg goes high. Single leg. Bend your knee, open your hip, take a breath. Straight through your left leg, inhale. Toes could come down, or again, you could roll out to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing into the left, followed by the right. Inhale, shoulders drop, heart lifts. Up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath, let it go. Heels are gonna lift. Knees are going to bend, and again, we're going to go nice and wide on our mat. Heels in, toes out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink into that nice wide Melasana. Inhale, left hand high, right hand, left hand low, right hand high. Come back to center. Inhale, right hand high, low, left hand high. Coming back to center. Smile. You're loved, you're needed. Take an inhale as you bring your hands down. Fold, exhale. Inhale to halfway lift, pause for the exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Shift the energy over to the right side so you can bring that left knee in. Stay wide on the mat. Inhale, shift over to the left side. Draw the right knee in. Take up that space again. 3 big circles. Inhale through your fingertips all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On this exhale, let yourself fold again over your strong legs. Heel toe, back into placement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left leg back, right foot forward, knee down or up. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale, bend. How brave. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, reach the right hand high. Bend the elbow, lift that heart to the sky. Drink as you pour. Right hand comes down, right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stay for 1 breath. Straighten through the leg, right toes could come down, or we come back into our plank through our chaturanga, pressing into the right toes, followed by the left. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. So this time, I want us to take those heels. We're gonna land the knees in between the hands. Take your time here, guys. Inhale, lifts heels. Exhale, we bring the knees to the top of the mat. Gently letting them lower. Big toes to touch. Take your shoulders up, back, with the tailbone. Drop it down. Inhale, reach those hands high. On the exhale, bring the right hand behind you, left hand forward. Try to keep that right hip forward. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand back. Keep that left hip drawing forward. Inhale, up. Bend the elbows, lift your heart. Just notice how this feels. We can stay here, or we can start to lift up through our legs. Inhaling. Curl those toes under for a little bit of extra support, and bring your hands to the hip creases. So again, I want to make sure that these hip creases stay forward, forward, tailbone dropping down. Inhale, reach up. Right hand might fall back towards your right heel as you lift up through the left hand. Inhale, reaching up. Left hand will come down to the left heel. And again, reaching up. Inhale, bend the elbows, lift your heart. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back right, followed by left. Right into our plank, lowering all the way down to our bellies. Press into the tops of your toes. Feel the kneecaps lift. Hands slide back, palms up, right by your hips. This is more than enough. Belly soft. Breath full. Remember, we're breathing into the heart space. But maybe we lift those heels. Maybe we stretch those hands back, palms up. And remember that we can fly. We can fly beyond. We can gain perspective. We can keep an open mind by being willing to have an open heart. Might be a little uncomfortable sometimes, but we can do it, guys. We can do it. One more inhale. Use your exhale to come down, come down, come down. Bring your hands behind or underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes, lift up top of that plank. And as you exhale, sink back child's pose or take a down dog. You have 5 breaths. As your teacher, I always giggle to myself when I tell you, you only have 3, 4, 5 breaths. You could take as many breaths as you need. This practice is all about learning that we know what it is we know. We know what we need. It's learning to remember that we can take it, we can make it, we can tinker it, get it together, right? We can make ourselves safe, sustained, supported. You have everything you need, especially with the God of your understanding, right? You're supported. We'll rise into down dog if you're not already there. Take that deep drink inhale. Exhale, empty the mouth fully. Shift the gaze forward. Lift your heels, floater step to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to soften and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. As you exhale, draw your left knee into your chest. You guys, this is more than enough today, okay? So stay with this. If we're like wobbling, this feels like my edge, let's stay here. Otherwise, hands are going to come underneath that left quad. Feel your strength as you take your left heel high. This is more than enough, or maybe we release the hands and lift them up to the sky. Effortless effort, it's all good, right? Every piece, every part, working with, not against. One more inhale, use your exhale if the leg is long to draw the knee back in. And then we're going to step that left leg back right into our lunge. Right foot forward, inhale. Open your heart, exhale. Inhale. Open right up into your Vira 2, right heel, left arch. Left hand gentle, right hand strong, Shanti, peaceful. Right hand on the right quad, finding that side angle stretch, reaching towards the top of the mat. Open back up, Vira 2, nice and big. Cartwheel the arms down and around. Frame your right foot. Send the right leg high to the sky. Inhale. Use your exhale to bend the knee. Open your hips. Take a breath. That's the inhale plus the exhale. Straighten through the right leg. Could let those toes drop, or again, we come out to our plank. We come through our chaturanga. Press into the tops of the right, followed by the left. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take your breath. You are here. You are alive. Waking up with joy and truth, right? Heels are going to lift. Knees are going to bend. Floater step. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Right knee coming into the chest as you exhale. We stay with this, you guys. Find center. Find ground. And it's a choice if we want to expand from here. Humility, not judgment. Hands on the back of that right leg. Take an inhale, straight through the right heel. When you feel that right through the bandhas, the belly, the heart, the soul, then we can lift those fingertips. Every part, every piece, with you, for you, loving you. One more breath in. Exhale, draws the knee back to the chest. If we extended the leg, inhale, send that right leg back right into our lunge. Left foot forward. Rise up. Bend your elbows. Inhale. Through your Vira 2, second toe, center of the heel to the knee. Find your Shanti. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Reach towards the top of the mat. Inhale, open back up, Vira 2. Let's cartwheel the arms down and around. Frame your left foot. Send it high to the sky. Inhale. Use an exhale to bend the knee. One breath. Roll your body out to your plank. Lower through your chaturanga. Left toes, right toes. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes down, dog. So again, this time, we're going to bring those knees again to the center of our hands. Take a breath in as you lift your heels. Exhale, floater step. Gently landing the knees. Sitting on our heels. Shaking it out. Shaking it out. But showing up. Front hips forward. Shoulder blades soft, down and wide. Feel the ground holding you and start to lift up. Curl those toes on under. I was going to take this view so you can see. Inhale, reach your arms up. Soften through the shoulder blades. Think about coming down to your low back, through your glutes, through your hamstrings. Keep trusting yourself, maybe down to your calf muscles, your heels. The bravest thing we can do is keep that heart open and breathing. Big back bend, guys. At any time you can come back out. Can we stay for 3 more breaths, knowing that this right here is camel? Letting the heart breathe. Letting the heart rise. Take your time without the ricochet. Lift yourself back up through nice long spine. Use your exhale to bring the tops of the feet back down to the floor. Right arm's going to come down to the mat and just kind of kickstand that left leg out. It could come down too, right? This is good. Or it can stay lifted. If you have your left leg up and you're looking for just some fun this morning, I'm with you on the fun. I'm going to lift up through my right hand. Only point of contact now is my right knee. Woo! Can we stay lifted? Can we stay smiling? Humble and free. Left knee bends, come back down, take a big reach up. Left hand comes down to the mat. Kickstand right leg out. Maybe lift it up. Lightness through the center. And if we tried, right? Humility, I'm gonna fall too. It's okay, I'm shaking, I'm sweating. It feels good. Like, what do I have to turn on so I could be balanced here? Everything's possible. We just have to find the way, right? We just have to find the way. And to stay with it. We'll bend that right knee, bring it down, inhale, reach up. Keep the left hand high, bring your right arm down, find that twist. Inhale, right arm high, left hand down, find that twist. Inhale, both hands high, bend the elbows, lift your heart. And on the exhale, bring your hands down, step back, inhale, find plank. Exhale, lower all the way through. Press into the tops of the toes, feel the kneecaps lift. Hands go back, palms to the mat, this time the earth. Keep sliding those fingertips back as you lift through your heart. Maybe the heels come up. And we breathe. And we stay with the effort it takes to keep our hearts open. And again, we're just gonna have some fun this morning, all right? You're in, right? Some fun? Let yourself lower down. With the least amount of effort, roll over to your right side. Find your baby boat. So we totally smooth out our belly. We get that low back down to the mat. Heels maybe 2-3 inches off the floor. Shoulder blades off the floor as well. Head, neck light. Just a baby boat. No big deal. Then again, let's have fun. Reach those hands overhead, flip back over to your belly. Ooh, inhale. Exhale over to the left. Baby boat. Flattening out. Letting everything drop to the ground so the heart can lift. You can feel your power, kids. One more inhale, exhale, reach those hands overhead. Ooh, back to the center. Lift up, hands come down. Curl the toes, lift up, down dog. No big deal. Heels are gonna lift from down dog, shift the gaze forward, floater step to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to soften and fold. Last time, get big as you rise all the way up. Hands through heart center, pause. Feel. Can you return to that Viloma 2 breath? Inhaling from the ground, bringing this strength, this energy through your body to your heart, to your being. Letting every cell fill. Let every space be. You're alive. Press your feet down to this earth. Lift your crown high to the sky. And honor the space in between. That is you. Take your time here, guys. Inhale, reach up. Right hand, left wrist, find a little side bend. Inhale back through center, left hand, right wrist, find a little side bend. Inhale, reach up, look up. And as you exhale, own your space as you fold. Take a halfway lift. Bring your hands down, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you. You guys, today we don't have to fly, but it's there and possible if we want to do it, crow pose. So what I'll have us do is our hands again about a foot and a half in front of us. Start to bend into your elbows, think like chaturanga as you just let the knees rest. So right here, like this is enough. My toes are not off the floor. My heart leans forward. You could take one heel up at a time. And you breathe. And you trust. And the worst case scenario is we fall. We all fall. So again, maybe try that again. Toes don't have to leave. Just feel the connection of the knees on the backside of the arms. The strength that takes, you're holding yourself up. This lightness in your heart. You could try 1 foot or 2 feet. Ooh, and then when that's done for you, find your booty bones on the floor. Right heel followed by the left. Great work. Great bravery this morning. Interlock those fingers, use your exhale like a French press. I am here. Inhale, send the palms up to the sky. Exhale, bend over to the left or right. It doesn't matter. Just keep the sit bones down on the floor. Inhale your time back through center, shoulder blades drop. Other side on the exhale. Inhale, raise the roof, right? Like raise it up. And as you exhale, hollow out through your belly and think about just folding. Walking your hands forward, maybe the forehead comes down. You could also always just hold yourself here or here. Be tender, be soft. Just a few breaths. Letting those inhales draw the light into your being. Reminding yourself of your courage, your compassion, your connection to all things. Right now it's so easy to feel so small, helpless or hopeless. Unable to do on the outside of us all that it is that maybe we want to do. But this practice and our soul and our connection is here to remind us and to wake us up over and over again every time we fall asleep into that default, that ego, that small I. We have it within us to shift, to light up these illusions, and to see how small these fears that seem so big really are. You're so much bigger. Draw in 2 more breaths, you guys, and again, hold the truth. I am so much bigger than what I allow myself to see. But I see it, I feel it, even with my eyes closed, screens off. You are so much bigger. Once that second exhale's through for you, let yourself lift back up, comfortable seated position. We're going to bring our feet down onto the floor, knees nice and wide. Sit up nice and tall, let your shoulders glide back, the heart space lifts, Anahata rises over and over again. Lean back just a little bit. Flip your palms up. This is enough. Or we bring those heels up and in together. And we breathe. Center body, center body, center body. More than enough here. You could peace finger your big toe. Lift those heels up higher and maybe open up the legs a little wider. Let's take one more really deep breath in. We'll bring those feet back down to the floor nice and wide. Lift up through your heart. I'm going to draw the left heel in first, followed by the right. Take your inhale as you reach up. Right hand over to the left knee, just a little twist, little bringing out. Inhale back through center, left hand over to the right knee. Again, just that little twist, little bringing out. So you come back through center, build that breath through you, through your hands, through your fingertips, all the way up into that soul light. And as you exhale, hollow out through your belly and let yourself be. Soften your cheeks, your jaw, your neck, your throat. Are you willing to let this vital prana spread and meet those places that maybe we tuck away, maybe we hope disappear? But we can call things out all day long, you guys. It does nothing. Call it in. Be sweet. Be kind. Be willing to notice that which you do not want to pay attention to. And then again, smile because you are bigger. You are brighter. You are more brilliant than you allow yourself to be or know or see. 2 more breaths. Let that breath totally empty before using your inhale to come back up. As lightly as you can, open up the legs, bring those feet again about hip or mat distance down. Lift up through the heart space, draw your shoulder blades down and wide. Use your inhale to lift your hands up and take your time slowly lowering. I got to bring my toes up, my heels down. That's just what works in my body. And just take your time, bringing your spine, your strong back to the support of our earth. Inhale into your full body stretch. Let both knees gently land into the center. And from here you may open up half happy baby, one heel at a time. happy baby, 2 heels at a time, or a very happy baby as you extend those legs long. Again, a childlike energy, right? Presence, presence, presence. The greatest gift you can give anyone, especially yourself. Presence. Draw your knees gently back into the center. I just want you to draw a couple circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. As we start to prepare for Shavasana. Knowing we can take that traditional Shavasana today, letting those heels drop to the bottom corners of our mat, letting our arms open up and our heart breathe so big. We did a lot of heart opening today, so it might feel good to let yourself land on your belly, making a little pillow with your hands and letting everything rest prone down to the floor. Or again, something else might seem sweeter. Take it, trust it, create it. Just wherever you land. One more time, take those 3 deep breaths in, long, slow, deep. And let it be the softest sigh through your lips. Allowing yourself to be held, supported, and so very free. Take rest. Shavasana. eyes opened or closed. Feel the brilliant light of love, compassion, divinity, and truth shining so bright upon you, but also shining so brightly within you. As you start to come back, deepening the breath, let that light grow bigger. Let that warmth really fill you up. And with the least amount of effort, you guys, we're going to roll on over to the right side of our mat and just take a pause of appreciation, noticing how you feel without judgment. Anything you want to leave here in this space, right? Let the dead leaves drop. Feel free to do so. We send it to the earth. We let her, Mother Earth, transcend, transmute. It's no longer in our hands. Let it go. And with the least amount of effort, so soft, so sweet, let's press back up into a comfortable seated position as we end today's practice. Finding your hands at heart center. Finding your heart, breathing deep. Set an intention for your day. Send some gratitude into your bones. And know again and again, you have everything you need, especially in this moment right now when things feel so scarce, so isolated, so confusing and hard. You have everything you need to stay soft and open and brave. I thank you so much for sharing so much with me in our world. The light in me sees you, honors you, and appreciates you. Always. Namaste. Very grateful, you guys. Yesterday was a new moon. So it's just a moment where it's like complete darkness. And I love this quote. It is not my quote. I can't claim it. This darkness is not the tomb. It's the womb. New creation. It's messy. It's uncomfortable, right? The birthing of something new, more possible, more abundant, more open, more loving, more supportive. We are shifting, you guys. And may we shift in the direction forward. And it's so funny. So I got this new deck. It's called the Crow deck. I love crows. I feel very drawn to crows. So I got the Crow deck and I asked for a card today. And it's the 9 of Wands. And it shows a crow and a sun and earth. And we talked about all these elements. But this is what it says, okay? So the 9 of Wands. After much effort, a final task is almost complete. The 9 of Wands denotes a struggle in finishing a project. And despite the consistent success of the past, there is one last obstacle that needs to be accomplished before moving forward. The 9 of Wands offers encouragement to keep going. Take a moment to bask in all that you have already created. It is from this place that you will find the motivation to continue. You are close to the end. This is not the time to give up after working so hard. Replace the negative feeling or resentment with an open mind and visualize a successful completion. Open mind requires an open heart. You got this, kids. We got this. I love you all so much. Now I'm going to cry. It's a nice release, though, crying. Enjoy your day. Always open to feedback.